Let's zoom in then on the situation in Gauteng, and the province's Community Safety MEC, Faith Mazibuko, is visiting various areas in the province to monitor COVID-19 compliance. The province is experiencing high COVID-19 cases, and perhaps that's an understatement. Over 6,000 of the 9,000 cases recorded in the last 24 hours were in Gauteng. 6 of 9,000. 6,000 of 9,000. Let's go live now to eNCA's Nqobile Madlala, who is following that story for us and tracking the activities of the various MECs in Gauteng. We're talking, Nqobile, about government's role in ensuring compliance. Some would say we seemed to be lax in enforcing the regulations in the last few months. It would seem the provincial government in Gauteng says it's time to step up that compliance.
Well, it seems so to us that there's definitely a step up in that compliance. In fact, we are now in a shop where we are, of course, together with the mayor, the acting mayor of Sedibeng. She is, of course, one of the people that is expected to be looking at compliance. Earlier on, we were in a school, and now we have moved to a shop. Mama, I just want to ask you, in terms of compliance, what are you looking for inside the shop?
Okay, thank you very much, the viewers. I'm the MMC for Health and Social Development in Sedibeng District Municipality. I'm standing here on behalf of the Executive Mayor, Mel Rato Maluka. We were from the school in Tolo Secondary School. We were supposed to go to the taxi rank. We're still waiting for the taxi association. And at the moment, we just decided to come inside the shop. We find out that we have food that are expired. When you check, you can see that is the 2nd of January. I'm not sure what is that date, it's 20. And we find out that the food are not really well, and we can't give our community the foods that are like this. And if you check, it's also the same thing that it says it has expired. So we decided to call environmental health, and we decided to call waste department to come and remove all the food that are not in good conditions. When you go there, you can also see the cauliflower that is not really healthy for our community, and we are talking about compliance. And if we check compliance in regards to COVID-19, we need to make sure that people are eating healthy food, people are washing, we have sanitizer, we have people that are wearing masks. So I'm just worried to say, if we come in the shop and we find out that we have such things, it's really a worrying factor. Our people are not really complying to what is expected from them.
But of course, Mama, understanding that we are recording one of the highest numbers, is this not a bit too late?
No, it's not really too late, because we are trying by all means, and I'm happy that Department of Health and also the Premier's office is here to come and assist us, because most of the people in Sedibeng, we are in a high risk. Hence we have decided to say, let's come and teach our people. Let's make sure that in the funerals and also in our we have people that are doing after tears, immediately after the funeral. So we need to make sure that we educate our people, we make our people aware that you cannot just go out there without wearing a mask. It's very important for you to wear a mask. You cannot just go to a public without wearing a mask. And the policy says we can even be arrested or pay something because you are not doing what is expected from you.
Talking about that high risk, are you seeing any problems? What did you see in the school, and what sort of issues are people in Sedibeng doing that might be making this area high risk?
Yeah, but at the school, at Solo Secondary School, what we have seen is that they do comply, because when you go to the classrooms, there is social distance, and the teachers is very far from the learners, and the learners are having distance. And they are wearing masks. We have sanitizers. We have the tanks that are also having soap and water. Where I'm sitting there, I'm saying it's really compliance. But when you go to the kitchen, there are some issues that they need also to be assisted. But we will then assist them to make sure that they also comply.
What makes Sedibeng high risk, Mama?
No, most of the people in Sedibeng are really not listening. People are thinking that we don't have COVID. People are thinking that COVID is just a minor thing. And most of the people, when you go to the funeral, we say we only need 50 people. People that are going to the funeral, it's more than that number. We say we need to make sure that We don't have after tears. We don't have after parties. But people are still doing that. You go to churches, you don't have the number that is expected. So this is something that makes Citibank to be an epicenter of COVID-19. So it's upon us to make sure as department that we assist them. And I'm happy, I'm still repeating that the program that the Premier has given to us in all Joburg and in all Gauteng, we are happy that maybe our community will make sure that they see that it is important for us to have this.
But what program is that? What are you going to be doing?
The programs that we are talking about, and this is not the first time we have this program. We're having it with MEC Mazibuko, going to the malls when it's pay time for the elderly and the 350 grants. We forever go to the post office just educating our people, although it's going to take us time to understand that this is very important and this is serious. But we are forever doing that with MEC Mazibuko, for MEC for safety in Gauteng, just to make sure that our community are compliant.
Thank you very much, Mama. Well, the acting mayor, they're speaking to us about the issues that she has found in these areas. In fact, she was just talking about the expired food as well as some of the things that they have noted from the school. You would remember that there's also a gearing up session for vaccination. So in the school as well, we saw teachers being tested. We saw some of the teachers being tested. Now, you will note, Tulas, they are taking away that expired food that the acting mayor was speaking to us about, saying that this is obviously an issue in terms of health for people who are wishing to have healthy food only to find something that is expired. But of course, we will be joining the acting mayor to see some more of what she will be doing with regards to the ranks, making sure that there's compliance, and the MEC, of course, is not here today.